up in coral for you now, and it is your J. King Mine Finds red coral pendant with the necklace included at $99.90. So it's not just the pendant and the gallery piece here, it is the whole look. And you can see, actually, that's a great shot because you can really see the properties of when we almost under a microscope see what's happening with coral. That's where all the little creatures lived within that coral. And then we do have earrings for you too. 5 flex payments. These go away tonight at midnight. There are 200 of the necklaces available. Yeah, you know, and I always, when I describe coral, I always like to describe it. You're really buying somebody's condo. They've moved out. Their townhouse. Yeah, their townhouse or condo. You're buying the exoskeleton. There's coral. A lot of people, it's really funny because they believe that coral is like a plant. It's not. It's actually how coral is formed. It takes millions and millions and millions of years to form. And like, if you've shopped with me any length of time, in October it'll be 21 years that I've had the pleasure of bringing Mine Finds to you. And I just want to thank everybody for their support because it's just amazing. It's been 21 years. But during that time, if you can recall back in the day when we first started selling on TV, I used to bring every color of coral from around the world. You had yellow, you had gold, you had blue, you had black. I mean, we had angel skin. We had every color that coral came in. And then, you know, slowly over 21 years, you see less and less and less and less coral. And the reason is that, as far as I know, there's not any fresh harvest going on. There is some Mediterranean red and there is some black coral out of Hawaii that they still, but I mean, it's just so expensive. It's more expensive than diamonds. Very, very, very expensive and very, very limited. And so it's become, I'm always amazed when I go out and I find any coral rough. Now, just so everybody knows, this is not fresh harvest. Most of the corals that I have were harvested late 70s, early 80s, nothing really pretty much newer than that. And the reason I can say that is because each coral, to be able to export it and to import it in the United States and to make it, you have to have all the permits, the Fish and Wildlife permits, the CITES permits. And one of the things with CITES is that you have to show where it was harvested, who harvested it, and it was legally harvested. So there's a lot that goes into it. You just don't wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm gonna get in the coral business. Nope. Just don't happen. It doesn't happen like that. The earrings are on the bottom of your screen. That's 470107. Look, you're not finding this anywhere else. I really want to call this strawberry coral. It's strawberry, it's brand new. Strawberry, brand new, first time you've had a chance to shop for it. And the shape is this soft triangle. It has the specialty carved beads here. You've got a large sterling silver bail so it can slide really nicely up and down on these specialty shaped beads, but also maybe on some liquid silver, whatever you want to work out. You don't have to have an enhancer because the bail is specially designed by Jay and his team to be that special size. The 5 flex payments today only. I can say that about everything that I've been sharing with you from Jay. We just have about, you know, about 15, 25 minutes left with Jay because we have something else coming up at the end of the hour for you to be able to organize your jewelry. But this strawberry coral, we talk about this, Jay, that deep color pink, that's just not naturally found in your gemstones typically. Yeah, and you know, here again, we have brought strawberry before. It's always sold out, but this isn't something like we have oodles and boodles of, okay? In fact, one of the trips I just recently went on, I was in an area where we acquire a lot of our coral rough, or where I get to run into a lot of the coral vendors. And it's just amazing. I think, you know, I said this before, like, you know, people need to realize we write our shows way out. I'm not kidding. This stuff's all handcrafted, all done by hand. Siobhan, I tell you, we're already finishing up 2016. We're already working on stuff for 2017. That's how far out that we have to work because of the way things are made.
A lot of times, to be real honest with you, when I come on, this is a perfect example. Do you know when I came on here, I saw this, I forgot I'd even designed this.
Isn't that funny?
This was
This
placed.
is selling out, by the way.
Yeah, this was placed last year. Okay, last year is when we did this design.
We're
and it was
counting you
placed.
in. If you're joining us,
Yeah,
if we already
congratulations
know
if
that
you
you're on
love
the
coral.
line, you are.